Hi, it's Megan. I've been getting a lot of requests to do some Gaga looks, so one of the most crazy things I could think of was the Born This Way look that she's been rocking in all of her appearances and promos and in the video for Born This Way. And so I kind of know how to mold with wax and everything, but honestly, there's other videos on YouTube that can show you how to do that are definitely more talented than me. It's something that I'm working on, but I want to show you how to do it. Just a fun look to surprise people if you're going to go out, or Halloween, of course, or I guess every day for Lady Gaga is Halloween. So it's probably going to take a while. So I have my a glass of Pinot Noir here and just kind of try and emulate what I did on this side, or on this side with this side. So, okay, this is going to be a drunk tutorial. Not yet, but soon. So, I already did the foundation and filled in my brows and did a little bit of contouring on this side. So, what I'm going to just really be focusing on is these little 3D triangle cones, or as Lady Gaga calls them, they're her bones. So, I have a white eyeliner by NYX. I think it was like $5 at Urban Outfitters. It's a good color just to kind of get you started. So I'm going to really try and make this even on the other side. So that's kind of, yeah. And then you're going to go up and do your little coney cone. The thing with this is you want to make like as sharp of edges as possible. So that's just the guide. That's just going to get me started. The foundation that I'm wearing is MAC Face and Body, and my color, I don't really have a color, so I mix N3 and N9 together for me. And then I wear a primer under it because it can move around a little bit, but it gives you a nice dewy complexion. So I'm going to take my brush. I always forget the number of these brushes. 214. 214 by MAC. It's a little stubby shader brush. Here's from this angle. And I have Gesso by MAC. It's the white one. I'm just going to go in as sharp as I can. Scoot forward just so you can see a little bit better. Of course, pick the more difficult side. Just going to really get those edges packed on. So we'll just keep this right here for me. Maybe I should just get like totally shit-faced one night and do makeovers. I think they'd be really pretty. This doesn't look like much, but as soon as you start playing with the contour, oh my gosh, It like freaks me out. It's okay if they're not 100% perfect because I'm sure if you were really growing bones out of your skin, they wouldn't be totally symmetrical. Or maybe they would, I don't know. I've never grown extra bones before. Good start, good start. So now, I have my 217 brush by MAC. And what I'm going to do is, once I find, there it is, I have this like old bronzer. It's by Bare Minerals and it's called Faux Tan. But it's actually a really great color for this because it's a really dark, muted, matte brown. Like a medium brown. So I just am going to use what's in my lid here and dip my 214 brush, just kind of swirl it around on there. La 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 la. Here's where you're gonna want to be a little careful because I want to like do a bit deep contour around here, but I don't want to. I kind of want to leave naked the opposite of this V. So this shape here, here, like here, I want to leave that totally nude. So I'm just gonna go right underneath with this. And go up with it. If your little white V is not perfect, that's fine because you can make it perfect with the contour. Don't be afraid of getting it too dark because I'm actually going to use even a darker color than this. Just kind of make little baby shades in there. Look, it looks like a K. Yeah, like a K. Draw a K on your cheek. Or I guess a backwards K, but in your mirror it will look like a K. Do the same thing up here. Look, I'm growing bones. You're going to go just kind of on the inside too. Whoa. Then I take a lighter color with the same brush, that 214, and I have a color called Brulee. It's like a matte cream color. Swirl that around. Kind of have to pack a lot on there. And I just brush that into the V because it just does a nice gradient from the stark white. It's a good start. Then my 227 in that same faux tan color, I'm going to go right under here and just bring it in like I'm contouring. This is like some Lion King shit. More, 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 more. So you're tricking the light. Get a little here, make those edges sharp. A lot of this is totally repetitive, so I'm getting that gesso, that white, on my brush again. Just gonna go in there, make a fine edge. .217 brush again. I'm gonna dip this into oh god, Mystery by MAC. It's a dark brown. And what I'm gonna do is just very, very, very gently just tap this color into this crevice right here. See what that, look at that. Looks like I could literally pinch it off my face. That's cool. I'm actually going to do that just a little bit more on this one. You're just going to kind of go up with it, like it's blending with the light. See? If you want to make it really pointy, just kind of take that same brush and just lightly trick the light right in there. Just gives a little extra drama. This is so awesome! Look at this! If I can do this half buzzed, you can do this sober, trust me. Make sure things are even. I'm going to blend the edges out just a little bit. Just on the... I'm going to just take a regular blendy brush and just kind of clean that up. Isn't that awesome? So, what do I have to do in every video? Gotta get my black track out. I'm going to line my inner rim. I'm not being too careful because I'm going to blend this out. Bring this down just a tad. Anyways, I have another 217 brush. I'm just gonna take that under here and just go back and forth until that line is smoked out. You can also do this with a pencil. It doesn't have to be black track. A good black pencil is the Makeup Forever Waterproof and Smolder by MAC. Messy on purpose. I have MAC false lashes. That's it. What do you think?